Good morning. We want to welcome everybody to the Life Motivators. Today we bring nothing but joy and love and inspiration for this Monday morning, the day that most people dread or have the blues for. But yet we want to shift your mindset just a little bit better and see the sunshine that you have within you. And today we want you to I will not anger within life today. And today I will not worry about anything. And today you give thanks for the many blessings that you have. And today you'll work honestly in your work. And then be kind to your neighbors and every living thing. That is part of what we do within here every day, is bringing the joy and the love and the inspiration to the life motivators across this planet. Is there many of us? Yes. And you can see a lot of their faces within here right now. And what we do on each day is to bring the joy and the love to you, to know that you are nothing but awesomeness, nothing but creativity, and nothing but a great being on this planet. And today, as the new faces come into the Life Motivators, and now that you're seeing the different platforms that we have to bring inspiration and joy to our communities, to uplift you, to inspire you, to do greatness within your life. I come in here each day to host this meeting. Why? Because I wanted to surround myself with people that wanted more, wanted to drive their energy to another level, to shift their mindsets of the habits that they have been complacent with and know that's not working for them in their life. Because why? A major tragedy hit them. Health has hit them. Divorces, retirement, empty nest syndromes, you name it. We have it all within here. And we want everybody to know that you can move your life from being that complacent person to shifting those habits to the new energy to move your life into a whole new direction. And how can we say that? Because we did it. We wanted something more within our life, and we knew that we had an energy of something that we couldn't understand and explain. But yet, once we started surrounding ourselves with people that had the knowledge and the training and the experience on how they shifted their self into a whole different direction of life, then that's what we're doing within here. We're passing on these messages each day for every person to be able to understand you have the power, just like we did. We didn't have to go buy it. We didn't have to go looking for it on Amazon. We didn't have to go to our neighbor to ask their opinion of it. We had to look within and start understanding the powers that we already have. And as we started unlocking those and started releasing some of the blockers that we have put up within our own selves for so many years, and started understanding that we are here for so much more. And it all started with changing our habits. I wasn't a big reader. I'm still not a big reader, but I now implement this into my life. And I love listening to audio, something that I didn't do before. I listen to radio all the time. Great audio, yes, but it wasn't moving me in the direction I needed. So once I started putting some good audio into my ears and listening and reading some books that actually moved myself, that's where it all started. So here today, we're starting a new practice within Life Motivators. Miss Jen will be reading this book right here, The Magic by Rhonda Bryan. It is a great book. She has a great series. You can follow along with her, get you a notepad. You can download it on the PDF. You can get the hard copy on Amazon. Reach out to Jen and she will send you the Amazon link to be able to get it, or anybody else that has brought you into this community. We are here for more and to inspire you to do more. That's all we want from each individual in here each day, is to you to level up to what you desire within life. Nobody else can do it for you. We can come in here and inspire each day, but we can't do your heavy lifting. You have to take care of that. So we're going to pass this one on to Brother Julio to keep our time frame rolling nicely for Miss Jen. Brother Julio, go out.
Well, guys, it's, I want to say, for me, my personal experience has been learning what it is to be in tune with yourself. Learning what it is to be in tune with your mind, your body, and your spirit. When you can get there, that's when, you get to that place where you expressing gratitude becomes free. It becomes a sense of almost like it's natural. Is it always easy to practice? No, because we're so easily led astray. Our minds are so easily led astray. We're so easily distracted. We all have those squirrel moments, in our lives, because we're all different. So there's, a squirrel for me could be, something that caught my eye. A squirrel for somebody else is, obviously a dog. We know as soon as they see a squirrel, they want to bolt, they want to jolt, they want to go ahead and run and take you with them, kind of stuff. but being in tune with yourself, being in tune with your own intuition, and learning what you are telling you and what the universe is telling you based off of the spirit that's already inside of you. That has proven to be quite effective, by me drowning out, learning what it is to drown out the noise and the drama and energies that we don't want to receive, energies that we don't have to be receptive to. If you can get to a place where you're practicing that daily, that's where maturity begins to take place. That's where being in tuned, really begins to pencil itself down on pen and paper, so to speak, where you really get the clarity within yourself and in directing yourself towards your true calling, towards what you're supposed to be doing in life. If you can get to that place, man, it's so beautiful. I have personally been in awe the last few weeks, the last few months, and even in the last few days on the amount of clarity I've been given. And it's simply through practicing what I just explained to you guys. You know, we don't have to receive energies that are contradictory to our heart, contradictory to our spirit, contradictory to how we think of ourselves. And some people they haven't thought much of themselves, so they need to start working on that self-image, that self-mentality, that self-portrayal. Some people need an identity washing in order to get there. There's levels to this, so to speak. There really truly is levels to this thing. But I just want to share part of the journey, that I've been on. But if you are at that beginning stage, that's perfectly fine. That's part of what Thomas was just describing. That's you doing your own heavy lifting. So by all means, start with looking in the mirror, telling yourself I love you. Start with expressing gratitude for the simplicities in a day. Be thankful for the clothes that are on your back, for the shoes that are on your feet, the fact that you have a roof over your head. Being thankful for the very small things that we have day in and day out, not taking those things for granted at all, in the slightest bit. If you can get to that place, then your attitude will begin to change. How you feel about stuff will begin to change, and you'll begin to see more. Physically, yes, but no at the same time. But because if I see a car in front of me and I'm expressing gratitude today, okay, it's just a car in front of me. That's just an object, right? But if you begin to see more in a day where you see stuff in the natural and you see stuff in the spiritual, you begin to, get a sense of clarity, so to speak, or seeing more opportunities in a day, or seeing freedom, or seeing available time. Like, wait a second, I've been wasting my time. Just in expressing gratitude, you get downloads, things begin to be revealed to you about yourself, about your routine, about your day, about how you think, about how you function off of gratitude. That simple aspect, gratitude, that can set you free from bondage. It can set you free from limitation. It can set you free from blindfolds. Gratitude. Gratitude, it is a vital ingredient. It releases everything else. It's a key ingredient in releasing the abundance in your life. It's a key ingredient in releasing a flow that's already been placed inside of you. The spirit that's inside of you, your spirit, the spirit that has energy, that tells you right from wrong, that tells you, hey, wake up this morning. That spirit that leads you, that says no on a multiple choice test, that answer is not C, it is A, my friend. That same intuition that tells you if somebody is full of crap, that tells you if somebody isn't being authentic with you, or you're able to see through somebody's energy of anger, of frustration. That's your spirit, guys. That's your intuition. A lot of those things you can get in tune by the simplicity of gratitude. So take yourself there. That is you doing the heavy lifting for yourself. Take yourself there. Operate off of the energies that you're choosing. Operate off of the thoughts that are congruent to your life, or congruent, maybe not to what your current life is, but what you want life to be. The visions that you're getting, the things that you've already penciled down and planned, because that is your goal. That is your heart's intention. Be intentional in the direction that you're going. How? Through expressing gratitude. And through that, the cloudiness, the traffic, the crap that you're swimming through, all of that stuff, you'll see it. You begin to see it. Those things will begin to be revealed. The blindfolds will be removed off of that simple practice. It's not difficult. Anybody can do it. Anybody. But you have got to take yourself there. You have got to operate off of those energies. You have to put yourself in a position to receive the more of what life has to offer. And it all starts with how you start your day. It all starts with expressing gratitude. It all starts with loving yourself. It all starts with you being in tune to you, not you paying attention to everybody else and all these other energies, but you centering who you are supposed to be in this day. Yesterday is long and over with. Tomorrow hasn't happened yet. So be here in the now. And that's how you set yourself free. It all starts here. Your mind, your body, and your spirit, man. Love you guys.
Much love and appreciation for the tonality, for the words that he brings in here each day to be able to inspire you to do more within you. The man has multiple things going on within his life that most people will never even understand, but he doesn't just stop at one job. He needs something else accomplished within his life. He gets 2 or 3 if he needs to. You know, he is a man that moves and shakes across this countryside for a reason. The same as myself and the vibration of energies of our thought processes that we shifted a few years ago. Miss Jen is going to open up with us and start reading this book to us. It's something that she gave to me in 2016. It is something that she was able to read on a day-to-day basis in 2016 as well to help assist her in shifting her habits, her thought processes, and different things that she was working on. And the community that she was building at that time, I am thankful that I was part of it, to be able to be in there, to listen to these readings, to be able to get some of that inspiration and knowledge and new things that I wasn't doing within my life. But now I am, because I shifted my habits. The habits that weren't conducive to move me to a better person, to a better skill level, to a better life in general that I was looking for. But yes, once I started listening to some of the practices that Miss Rhonda puts within this book to make you start thinking and breaking yourself down to where you see life and the way that life can be. So we want to thank Miss Jen for coming in here with us and being the joyful creator of so much of a bigger vision that she has, and the places that you're going and the people that you're inspiring to do it at the same time. So we appreciate you very much, Jen, for coming in here with us, and we're going to pass the floor off to you.
Awesome. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you guys this morning. And just so you know, you can share this recording out with your friends and family. I found that, I've been telling people about this and they feel like they're intruding on our party. And I'm like, no, come to the party in the morning, join us. Just to touch upon this, like, I'm not the only one who's read The Magic. If you check out like Shannon's page and Roger, a bunch of people, I've seen them circulating the book throughout the last 3 years. And it's really awesome to be able to do this as a group, because if we're doing it as a group, there's the power of the energy that we all bring forth. So I'm going to spearhead the magic and keep this thing rolling. But if anybody else has the desire one day to step in and rock this out, by all means, take the mic. And honestly, guys, like, if we're diligent with this and we stay through it, like, the funny thing is when I first started reading the magic back in 2016, I was uncomfortable on camera. I don't know if anyone can relate to that, especially people doing the business, but I was like, you know what, how am I going to get more comfortable with it is by sharing this. And it's funny because once you share this out with people, they start to do it. They start to see the actual magic happening. So I'll get into like that as we go along this journey, but you're going to see, if you're diligent with this, how things just start changing in your life. And like Julio was talking about, being present in the moment, right? It's huge. So to get on to this without further ado, we are starting day 2 today. So for those of you guys who missed day 1, we started it on Friday. And the reason we did that is it's a 28-day practice. So this is going to take us all the way till the end of November. and leading us right into December, which is the holiday season. So, you know, maybe share it with your friends and family, get them on board, and everybody will come from a different state of gratitude throughout the holidays, realizing that it's not about the material things in your life, it's about so much more. So the first practice number 1, if you guys haven't done it and you're just tuning in for the first time, that's okay. You can pick up today. I would recommend, like Thomas said, if you don't have the magic, I wanted hard copy, so I picked it up at Barnes & Noble. I know that there's Chapters and other various bookstores, and you know, it's like 20 bucks, worth the investment. But if you don't want to do that, like Thomas said, within his group, I know this is being aired within his group as well, he has supplied it in the files section, so go and check it out if you want to watch the digital copy, or hit me up or somebody else who brought you in here, because I'm sure you can get a book there somewhere. You can get your hands on it, whether it's digital or hard copy. All right, so over the weekend, for those of you guys who did start with us on Friday, we were, you know, going to prepare for today by getting our rock. So if you don't have your rock, that's cool. Over the course of today, because we are doing practice 2, go find your rock so that we can be prepared for the next practices going forward. And let's start. So day 2. In the beginning of working with these practices, it takes concentrated days in a row to make gratitude a habit. So going forward, if you do miss a day, you're just going to want to go back and recap the last 3 days, okay? Just to keep yourself accountable, keep the momentum going. But if you're doing this habitual, you're going to find that, you know, it is all part and parcel. So that's why it's a good idea to do it the 28 days straight. Anything that reminds you to be grateful, it's helping you turn your life into gold with gratitude. And that's exactly what this magical practice is about. Lee Brower presented the gratitude rock practice in The Secret in the film and book when he told us of the father of a dying child who used a gratitude rock to be grateful for his son's health. And his son made a miraculous recovery. Since then, the gratitude rock has been a proven success with many people all over the world who have used it for money, healing, and happiness. So first, in today's practice, find a rock or stone. Choose a small size that fits in the palm of your hand, just like me. I picked this one. I just thought it was kind of cool. And that you can close your fingers around it. So you want it to be able to fit in your hand. Choose a rock that is smooth, without sharp edges, not too weighty, so not too heavy, that feels really good in your hand when you hold it. You can find a magic rock from your garden, if you have one, or from a riverbed, creek, ocean, or park. I like to collect rocks, so when I go to places, I try and find a new rock. I actually have like a whole box of rocks at home, but for this practice, I wanted a new one that I could have with you guys, and it will remind me of our journey ahead. You can even use a precious rock or stone already that you have as your magic rock. When you have found your magic rock, put it beside your bedside, in a place where you'll definitely see it when you go to bed. Clear some space if necessary so you can easily see your magic rock when you go to bed. If you use an alarm clock, put it next to your alarm clock. Tonight, just before you get into bed and go to sleep, pick up your magic rock, hold it in the palm of one hand, and close your fingers around it. Think back carefully through all the good things that happened during the day and find the best thing that happened that you're grateful for. Then say the magic words, thank you, for the best thing that happened. Return the magic rock to its place by your bed, and that's it. So it's super easy practice. Every night now, for the next 26 days, we're going to follow the same magic rock practice. So before you go to sleep, think back through the day and find the best thing that happened during that day. While holding your magic rock in your hand, be as grateful as you can for that thing and say thank you. Using a rock seems like such a simple thing to do, but through this practice, you will see magical things begin to happen in your life. When you look for the best thing that happened during the day, just like Julio said, right? When you're present, you'll search through many good things that happened, and in the process of searching, then deciding on the best one you're actually thinking of, many things you'll be grateful for. You'll also be ensuring that you go to sleep and wake up in gratitude each day. The Count Your Blessings and Magic Rock practice will ensure that you begin and end your days in a state of gratitude. In fact, they're so powerful that together they would change your life in a few months. But this book is designed to change your life really fast through an abundance of magical practices. Because gratitude is magnetic and attracts more things to be grateful for, the concentration of gratitude over 28 days will intensify the magical force of your gratitude. When you have a strong magnetic force of gratitude like magic, you'll automatically magnetize everything you want and need to do. Be sure to read tomorrow's magical practice today. So sometime during the day, guys, skip on to day 3 so that you have an idea of what we're going to be doing for the next practice. You're going to need to collect some photographs before you begin. That's for tomorrow. So for today, magic practice number 2. Repeat steps 1 to 3 of magic practice number 1. So count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings. I already did that this morning before I jumped on motivation. Write down why you're grateful. A really easy way to do it is just think of what you're grateful for and why. Like today, I'm grateful that I'm able to join in with the morning motivation and see you guys' beautiful faces. Why? Because you guys are my community. You guys are my people. And together, we can create many, many amazing things. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Find your magic rock and put it by your bedside. Before going to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in your hand and think of the best thing that happened today. Say the magic words, thank you, for the best thing that happened today. Then repeat the magic rock practice every night for the next 26 days. Tomorrow, and then after that, all you gotta do is read tomorrow's magical practice. And this is one of the reasons I love this book, guys, for anyone who doesn't do a lot of reading, including myself. It's super straightforward, a couple pages long, and it keeps you accountable. So 10 things you're grateful for every day, why, and tonight, before you go to sleep, the best thing that happened tonight, hold the rock in your hand, put it beside your bedside, and go to sleep in a state of gratitude. Awesome to see you guys.
Thank you for that, Miss Jen. And there's a lot of people in here saying, well, why do I have to read this? Why do I have to write that down? Why do I have to do all this stuff? Because if you weren't doing it before, it's something that can shift your energy, your thought process, your mind thinking, you in general, knowing that there is something more, that if you give this a good habit and a good practice on a day-to-day basis, you will find that you'll start removing those bad habits I talked about earlier that aren't conducive to moving you to another level of life. These practices right here, there's something for you to give you something more within you, your energy, your thought process of where you could actually go. The places that you've only dreamed of, you can make them realities by understanding the practices that you have to implement first. These daily things that we get up and we talk about, of giving thanks for the roof over our head, the things that we're thankful for on a day-to-day basis. The simple things that we talk about, yes, simple. Yes, we need a roof. Yes, we have to have clothes. Yes, we have to have food. But some people don't understand, once it's taken from you, then you're going to be really grateful when you do sit down to have a good meal.
Thomas, I like to call it the practice of seeing more.
The practice of seeing more. Because once it is all stripped from you, because how many of you have been through a flood, a hurricane, a twister, avalanche, hurricanes, burning of houses? When it's all stripped from you, do you not say thank you when somebody gives you a warm shirt to wear? You may not have had before. They may have brought you a plate of food that you didn't have today. I bet you'll be saying thank you. Now, we are all blessed within here because we have the roof over our heads. We have the jobs. We have the cars. We have the clothes. We have the food. We have the good families. We have the love that is around us. But just remember, we had to shift our mindset to get us in the better habits of thinking, because how many of y'all have been in the darkness? How many of y'all have dwelled in the lack of, and the mindset of, I don't have the money, or I can't do that. I don't have the ability. I don't have. Guess what? We was thinkers like that at one time as well. But we had to shift our energies. You see those Gary V's, you see those Tony Robbins, you see those millionaires up there on the stage talking all the time, and you're going to those events just as well. Do you know those guys started somewhere as well? Read a book where Tony Robbins said that he was wanting to become a better entrepreneur in his life and didn't know where to start or how to do it. And his work that he had been in before just wasn't moving him. So what did he do? He contacted Jim Rohn, the man that was going around being the motivational speaker and talking about the different products and services across the world. And what did he do? He picked his brain. Ask him questions. How can I become better? What things do I need to do? You know, what are the things that he told him? Start shifting your mindset and your habits. If you want it, get up and stay dedicated each day. Don't practice it for 30 days and say, oh, it's not working for me, I'm just going to quit. You know what? If I would have quit at that 30 days in 2016, I would not be sitting right here. I read them. And guess what? I had to go back and read it again so I could start implementing it, because the first time I didn't. I just skimmed through it. Said, yeah, I read it, but I didn't implement. So then I went back and I read it again and I implemented this time. And then my life started giving a whole new meaning. That's how this all become created right here. To be able to connect myself with others, because I started picking up the phone and saying, okay, what am I doing wrong? What could I do better? How could I make myself a little bit better? How could I present myself better? My life started shifting because I wasn't scared to ask the questions. The only wrong question is the one that you do not ask. When you go around just assuming that you know how it all works, then you will find out really quick that that don't get you very far. But once I started opening my mouth and asking questions, then my life started shifting and saying, you know what? I don't have all the answers, but there is others that might have something a little bit more that could assist me. So it has been a great morning, a great energy within here. And these are energies that we want you to start possessing each day as well, by shifting your habits and different things that you're looking for. This community is here for your support. This community is here to inspire you, to lift you to do more. And we thank everybody that's come in here with us today. We're going to wrap us up with Miss Shannon. She gives us power affirmations every day. Straight from where? Her heart. Go ahead, Miss Shannon.
Morning, everybody. I have a lot of I am affirmations for you. I am a powerful creator. I design my own reality. I am grateful. I am love. I am light. I am strong. I am beauty. I am health. I am fun. I am creativity. I am art. I am abundance. I am vibrant. I am whole. I am sacred. I am limitless. I am free. I am divinely connected to the universe.
We are all connected to the universe of higher powers. Let your light shine today. We love and appreciate y'all. Share this out to the world. Share this out to anybody that you think that could utilize some of this message, because we will be here 7 days a week to give y'all this love. And Miss Jen will be passing on more knowledge from Rhonda Bryant, the magic. We love and appreciate you all. We'll see y'all tomorrow.